Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey and I am at the 2022 LA Auto Show. I want to tell you a little bit of a story, or take you back in time. The day, November 15th, 2022, and the Toyota Prius is, well, a little bit of a joke in the automotive community. It's that funky, funny looking hybrid that has always been very faithful and reliable, but never that sexy. Wake up on November 16th and you get this. This is the all-new Toyota Prius, and in this video we are going to take a look at what makes this 5th gen so special and so sexy. All right, Gearheads, I am not alone here checking out this new 2023 Toyota Prius. I have got Thomas Sunday with me, and he is going to shine a light on some of the new features that make this Prius so special. Thomas, nice to meet you.
Well, thank you for having me. So, meet Hybrid Reborn, the all-new 2023 Prius. Everything on this vehicle is new, and nothing carries over from the previous generation. The vehicle is overall 2 inches shorter, 1 inch wider, and 1 inch longer. Horsepower has been increased from 121 horsepower to 194 on the front wheel drive version, and then all-wheel drive is available on all grades, and it'll have horsepower of 196. Overall, a couple of the key features of the vehicle is we really wanted to focus on the driver experience, not just in terms of performance and handling, but also in the interior, in the cockpit as well. So we do have improved acceleration and handling. We also have the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 package of safety systems. And additionally, in the interior, we've really focused on the ergonomic side of sight, head movement, and arm movement, and really have limited. So when you sit in the driver's seat and you're looking down the driver, everything's at a very easy angle to see. There's no longer a need for a head-up display. You can see all your instrument cluster, everything is clean. It's easy over to your audio system and then down to your vehicle controls as well.
So let's start while we're outside the vehicle and talk about this, I'm gonna say it, this sexy new design. So you said it is longer, lower, and wider, and much cleaner on the body lines,
of course,
than the outgoing 4th gen, as this is the 5th gen, correct?
Yeah, so while we're standing on the outside, 19-inch wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the entry grade, so the base grade LE will have a 17-inch wheel. XLE and Limited will have the 19-inch wheel. As you notice, it's a streamlined appearance. We do have a little bit of graphics here, but we're trying to eliminate any unnecessary lines or sight lines. We've moved the rear door handle up.
Very nice.
Simple grab from that side as well. The vehicle is equipped with, once again, our Toyota Safety Sense system, so you're going to see the sensors as we move around from the backside. One of the other key things is there's no more pillar.
Yep.
That window is gone. That window is gone. And while we're also on the back end, I'd like to point out our Beyond Zero new badging. So this is something that represents that the vehicle is part of our goal to be carbon neutral by the year 2030, Toyota, this vehicle. And you notice it has the hybrid electric vehicle is what HEV stands for as well.
So this is quote unquote the standard Prius. Again, you mentioned 194 horsepower on the front wheel drive, 196 on the all-wheel drive.
Correct.
But there is a plug-in hybrid that has over 200 horsepower.
Correct.
And is much more, we'll say, athletic than this version.
Correct. You guys probably can see it off the background over there in the side there. But yes, the horsepower on the Prius Prime has been increased to 221.
And 0 to 60 has been improved on all models as well.
Yes, yes.
So no longer 0 to 60 in eventually, it's around 7 seconds and under 7 seconds for the Prime.
Correct, yes, yeah. So nobody's frustrated behind a Prius anymore that they're not going to get off the line and get off the light and take time going somewhere. The color here is cutting edge. It's a new color on the Prius line. For this particular vehicle. We have the garden gray over there on the Prius Prime. Now, as you guys can see, this is a prototype. So there are certain things that we see over time that may be subject to change, but retail's coming fairly soon on this vehicle, so we're fairly safe so far.
All right. Can we get inside?
Absolutely. Let me open the door for you.
All right.
I'm going to have you sit in the driver's seat, and then I'll move over to the passenger seat.
So I can see climbing inside here.
Oh, if you're okay in the driver's seat, I'll stay out.
This is very reminiscent of the BZ4X.
Correct.
In its overall layout. So you've got the screen very far up there. Like you said, no need for a head-up display anymore.
No. I like to drive with the steering wheel low.
Right.
And when I'm driving this vehicle with the steering wheel low, everything is just clean and clear and easy to see, easy to pay attention, as you can see. Another couple little things interior-wise is you're looking and you're feeling things here, is there's a LED lighting. There's a little strip of LED lighting that comes in here and it runs all along the other side. This ambient lighting, it will light up blue in the Prius and red in the Prius Prime. It's actually linked to the Toyota Safety Sense safety system. And a situation like when you're sitting at a traffic light and traffic begins to move, perhaps you're looking at your phone or you're just not fully paying attention, it'll give you a little flash to let you know, hey, input's needed, time to drive.
Yep. So again, very nice interface here, no longer a devoid of anything screen up here. You've got nice sight lines there. All your controls over here for your heated steering wheel, heated washer fluid, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yes, and then some various controls down there. You've got your brightness and your odometer, trip computer over here. And then moving over here, it looks like we've got heated and ventilated seats.
Correct, that's on the Limited.
Dual zone climate.
XLE is not going to have heated and ventilated, but it will have soft techs.
Okay. Dual zone climate or single zone?
Dual zone.
Dual zone. We've got, looks like some hidden storage down here. USB-C inputs up here, as well as a cigarette style outlet. Side-by-side cup holders. Typical if you're used to a Prius gear selector here. Some various controls, and then your Qi wireless charger right there. So I like the implementation of it right there. It's out of the way. When auto manufacturers make them flat, they take up so much space. Center console, very nice. And then I like the little attention to detail. So we've got Prius here under the very large infotainment screen. What's the size on that?
12.3.
12.3. So sticking in line with the rest of the industry, very competitive.
Correct. Now the 12.3 is standard on the XLE and Limited, but it'll be an 8-inch on the LE, the entry.
And then I really like the multiple different textures in here. A lot going on, very visually interesting here in the front. I can tell I'm a little bit far back for how I would drive. The power is not on this one because it is a prototype at the auto show, but let's check out that rear seat if we can. And while I'm getting out, I will show dual setting for 2-person memory driver seat, so that is a nice touch. And then accessing the back door, it does look like it's electronically actuated. And then again, going to the fact that we are at the auto show and things are turned off. So just a little bit of inconvenience here for the show, but if you were to get one, it'd be just fine. So I already mentioned this front seat is all the way back, and I am 5'10", sitting behind, not myself, but a very tall driver, and I am not touching the seat in front of me. So your average adult male could sit back here just fine. There are some conveniences back here as well. Heated outboard seats and 2 USB-C charging ports back here. Mat pocket on the passenger side, nothing on the driver's side. Your window controls here, no sunshades, but you do get a dual pane skylight that has a manual shade back here in the back. So you do have a lot of natural light coming in this Prius. And then I'm gonna turn this around. And again, I'm 5'10". The sloping roofline of this, while it does give it a sexy appearance, may limit headroom just a little bit for you taller folks, but I'm sitting in here just fine. So if you are concerned about that at all. And while we were talking about the back window outside, you can see there's no longer that kind of dual window look back there. You just get that one large rear window. So the view out the back is very nice as well. But let's pop back out of this and take one quick walk around one more time to show you just all of the beauty that is this sexy, yes, I said it, sexy new 2023 Toyota Prius. This is the 5th generation. Toyota is leaning in heavy to their Beyond Zero campaign, looking to make all their vehicles or their entire portfolio carbon neutral. And I want to just take a look at the lighting up front here. Very cool, very interesting look to the headlights. And then you can see your front camera up there. It's a very good looking sedan hatchback for the modern era. I like it a whole lot. Huge thanks to Thomas for his time showing us around the new 2023 Toyota Prius. I just can't believe it. I've said it a lot in this video. This thing really is sexy. But to me, it looks a lot like the second gen Chevrolet Volt. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I thank you for sticking around and watching this video with me at the 2022 LA Auto Show. If you want to see more from me here at the show, be sure and follow along, subscribe, you know what to do. You can find me on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all at GT Garage Talk, or you can just head on over to gtgaragetalk.com. But from me here at the 2022 LA Auto Show with the sexy new 2023 Toyota Prius, till next time, gearheads, bye.